P.G. Skillet and Tay Roc. That shit was fucking bananas, yo. The energy, the vibe, all that shit in that battle by itself was like the whole night just all rolled up into one and then just fucking exploding. You know what I mean? P.G. Skillet, I think, was more focused than I've ever seen a battle MC as far as his performance. He was on point. He didn't drop the ball at all. He knew exactly where he was going with everything. He executed well. He had motherfuckers in the palm of his hand as far as listening to what the fuck he was saying. He was real dope. Round one, he got that, and we all, we know what happened with Tay Roc. He got, he got sick. We saw that on camera, threw up or whatever. We saw that. That was, but that just even makes the end of the story even that much doper on several accounts. You know what I mean? So Tay Roc, I thought lost the first round, and we all, pretty much would give Skillet the first round. Second round was the round. Well, I'm not going to get into the second round. Third round, I think we gave it to Tay Roc. I thought most of us. I haven't talked to anyone who said that Skillet didn't get the third, and there's probably a few people out there, but there's no one that I've spoken to that thought that Skillet rather got the third. That most of us think that Tay Roc did get the third. We all agree on that one. For the most part, the people that I've spoken to, and there's people in the Matrix who disagree, and I'm good with that. But the second round is the debatable round. Everyone's trying to figure out. The second round is like, that's the round. So whoever got that round, and I think I even said that on camera, whoever got the second round was pretty much going to win the fight. You know what I mean? When it was judging, that's what it was turning out, looking like, even in real time. So the second round was personals from Skillet. It was a bunch of personals. And for those of us in town, or here in Baltimore, or in Baltimore, or the Baltimore battle scene or whatever, some of the things he said may have been relevant, but to a few of the judges, it may not have been relevant because they can't verify none of that shit. They don't know if that's true, false, or whatever, because they're not from here. They're not from around these parts. So sometimes that personal shit can play against you, and I think that's what happened with P.G. Skillet in that particular round. But even taking that aside, or putting that aside, my personal opinion is because the personals was the scheme, the bars wasn't the focus. And if you're judging it strictly off of bars, I would have to say Tay Roc got the second round. And him getting the second round would mean he would get the fight because we gave Skillet 1, we gave Roc 3, and 2 was up for grabs. So, in my opinion, because the personals was the scheme and bars was Roc's scheme for the second, and Roc also has some personals in there as well. That whole shit about the masters and everything like that, those were personals. You feel me? So people saying like Skillet had personals. Skillet had a gang of personals. I think Skillet had too many personals. And even before the fight started, Swave Sever even said, "Yo, I'm listening for bars." So with that said, for someone listening for bars or the battle being judged on bars with no OT, and it's going to come down to that, how I'm going to call this one, and I don't know, I can't verify none of that personal shit, really I'm going to go off of bars. You know what I mean? And even Tay Roc shit, like his personal shit, a lot of people didn't know about that. There were people who did know about that. I knew. There was a few other people that knew, but there were people who didn't know, so that maybe didn't hit home as hard. And his men even had to hit him with the, it's true story type shit, to convince the judges or whatever, the crowd or whatever, just to throw that out there. You know what I mean? So that's how I call that fight. I do recognize that Skillet was interrupted a bunch of times in the second round by Tay Roc's people, and I'm gonna say this: no disrespect to Roc at all. He was a professional in the ring. He did his thing. But the followers, all that extra shit when niggas is battling or whatever and fucking up the next man flow, that's really not called for and not accepted and not wanted in the Mid-Atlantic Battle Association. So everybody who's following these MCs or whatever, if y'all not respecting what we do, y'all not welcome, and y'all gonna make it. And if y'all do fucking come, y'all gonna make it so that it's gonna play against the motherfucker you came with. You know what I mean? So in the future, this is how we're gonna carry it, because a lot of that shit was really unnecessary. The whole talking or interrupting Skillet when he was fighting, and not even just Skillet. It was also Spence got interrupted a few times also. So anytime somebody from Hazard was fighting, the Hazard niggas who came with him was like really out of pocket. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna say that, really out of pocket, and that shit ain't called for. Roc is a good dude. He's a professional, and he handles himself well in the ring. So y'all who coming with him is giving him a bad fucking look. I'm gonna say that, giving him bad look. All that extra shit, that's not called for. This nigga fighting in the ring. Let him do his thing. Let whoever in the ring do their thing. All that extra shit is a bad look. You know what I mean? Nobody likes a fucking dick rider, B. And I'm gonna say it, yo. Like I'm gonna say it. Nobody likes that, yo. And when niggas act like that, that's what niggas get the fucking title of. You know what I mean? And we've said it about other motherfuckers out of town. So how we gonna act like that in town? We can't do that, yo. We can't represent ourselves like that. So, you know what I mean? I ain't here saying niggas are dick riders, but I'm gonna say, yo, acting like that gives yourself that fucking appearance, B. And none of you niggas want that, because that ain't, you know what I mean? Nobody want that. So let's not do that, yo. We can't do that, yo. We gotta let these niggas in the ring fight, yo. And if y'all do that shit, y'all go fuck it up for them. You know what I mean? I'm gonna say this. So we gonna have rules in place. There was also people talking. There was some concerns about even Tay Roc leaving the ring. And we didn't have any. Skillet didn't protest. We didn't have any rules about anybody leaving the ring or whatever. The nigga got sick or whatever. So that's what it was. He handled what he handled, off camera, and then bong, he got back in the ring and did his thing and made a fucking miraculous comeback and won the fucking fight. You know what I mean? So that's dope shit. You know what I mean? Now, like I said, that's some classic shit. But we do need to set some parameters. So, you know what I mean? We gotta have some rules in place. So if a nigga leave the ring, we gotta figure out, is that allowed or not? You know what I mean? But all that shit's gonna have to be figured prior to the fight. So everyone's saying, well, how come Tay Roc wasn't disqualified? Well, we didn't talk about that before. Skillet didn't beef about it while it had. I didn't beef about it. Roc did. He came back in the ring. He fought. He finished the fight, and it was what it was. You know what I mean? He lost the first round, and it was judged round by round. They fought, and it is what it is. But all the extra shit, yo, we can't do that, yo. That's a bad look for us, yo. You know what I mean? Because that's a bad look for us, yo. Because the man Skillet got interrupted quite a few times, yo, and that's not a good look, yo, for Tay Roc. Because he in there trying to fight for his shit fair and square, and he don't want nobody talking no shit about he didn't get it fair and square or Tay Roc's homeboys fucked it up. No, fucked it up or whatever. Nobody want that shit, yo. He don't deserve that shit. So don't give him that look, and we don't deserve that shit. Don't give us that look as a region, B. You know what I mean? So let's tighten that shit up. You know what I mean? To be a little bit more professional with that shit. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, and by the way, almost forgot. There was some people like questioning who the judges are or what's the qualifications for the judges. I mean, I'm gonna keep it 100. What's your fucking qualifications from the keyboard? I mean, the same way like I don't know who you are. It don't mean that like you're not qualified or you don't know shit. So just because you don't know who someone is don't mean they're not qualified. But anyway, for the record, all the judges for the money battles were pretty much set. You feel me? Where like the Tay Roc and Skillet battle, they agreed on the judges. They knew who the judges were going to be before the battle even went down. 2 weeks before the battle went down, they agreed. So all the shenanigans about judging, that's not even an issue, B. You know what I mean? You ain't got like the call. You know what I mean? You ain't got like the call, but they called it how they felt it should go. And for the record, it was 3 out-of-town judges. Well, it was Swave Sever from Harlem, Gems from PG County, and Jay Murder from Hazard County, they all voted for Tay Roc, and the 2 Baltimore judges voted for Skillet, which was Preem and MJ, and all of the judges have judged battles before in the past. All right, all of them, and they're all in the hip hop field. They all certified in what they do, either producers or regular judges in hip hop battles, or MCs, battle MCs themselves, or artists. You know what I mean? So it ain't pick nobody from the fucking corner. All right. So as far as the judging, I mean, come on, B. You ain't gotta like it, but ain't nobody got no reason to cheat nobody, B. You ain't gotta like it. It is what it is. Hey, sometimes judging don't go the way I think, you know what I mean? But I respect the fact that everybody don't think how I fucking think, you know what I mean? But as far as like, who are they? Like, who are you? You know what I mean? So it is what it is, man. And that's no disrespect. That's just like, really like matter of factually, like, you know what I mean? It is what it is. I will say this also. I've seen comments and people saying body bag and some people got body. From me to you, anybody saying that either one of those dudes got body is a dick rider or knows nothing, absolutely nothing about fucking battle rap, and you probably don't even have fucking ears, all right? Because that was a dope classic close battle, and there wasn't no body bag. All right, redefine or rather get your definition straight on what body bag is. That was a dope close fight, and it was a 3-2 split, and a 3-2 split is by no way any form of fashion robbery or body bag. All right, so that's what it is, and that goes for niggas on both sides of the fence. All right, that shit, come on, body, really, word, come on, yo, fuck out of here with that. All right. Last thing, February 26th, we'll be in New Jersey, Asbury, New Jersey. We're going up there to fight in a Panic Room. So we'll be pit fights will be versus Panic Room, and also DNA's bringing Concrete Animals down. Stash House is supposed to be there, and Block City as well. So we're taking up about 6 or 7 MCs to battle. So stay with us, man. Also, March, I want to say the 20th, we're going up to NY to support Tay Roc. He's going to go up there and fuck up O-Reg in the URL fight. So we going up there deep as fuck. We caravanning. Y'all trying to get down. You know what I mean? Come holler at your boy. Get with Tay Roc. Get with somebody from the cave. You know what I mean? Somebody from MABA. We definitely going up there. It's real in the field. All right? Yeah, that's how I feel about Blood on the Shoes. It was epic. If you haven't checked it out, check it out. And that's what it is, man. Hey, yo, for real, stay tuned with us, man. Subscribe, comment, do what you do, whatever, clickety clack, whatever. Support what we got going on, man. The Mid-Atlantic Battle Association. You know what I mean? It's really what's happening right now, man. So help us, man. Support us, supporting you. That's what it is, man. In the meantime, get that goddamn camera out my face.